let me show you my life right now. Well, first of all, my life is that I'm watching Scream 2. Because I love to watch horror movies. It's like my favorite. But listen, we're finally getting our patio. Look at all this. And I told them they could throw that junk out. We don't want it anymore. So it's gonna look, we're getting a new privacy wall. It's gonna look so nice. I'm so excited. See that part of it's up over there? So I'm so excited. And then I had a meeting today earlier. Oh, I didn't sing to you guys. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's my drama-versary today, which means it is my 1-year anniversary doing drama videos. You ask, well, Peter, what have you spent the whole day doing? Cleaning a shower is what I've been doing. It's disgusting, and I can't get the dirt up off all of it. So I was looking at YouTube videos to learn little tricks. White vinegar and soap didn't work. Kaboom, didn't work. LA's awesome, didn't work. And now I'm gross, and I don't want to take a shower in the dirty shower that I've been cleaning all day long. But the entire rest of the bathroom is spotless. I mean, like a hotel spotless. And that's about it. I've continued to lose weight on my diet. Although, I will show you. I got today, this is what my breakfast is going to be from now on. I got this Back to Nature Maple Pecan Granola Clusters. And then I got this Justin's, this is expensive, but the almond butter is even more expensive. Justin's Honey Peanut Butter, organic. And then I got, where is it? My refrigerator is literally like a vegetarian's delight right now. And then I got blueberries, raspberries, and then I got this toasted coconut almond milk blend, and it's gluten-free, dairy-free, 50% more calcium than milk, 45 calories per serving, and I only put like a serving in it. So I mixed all that up together. It was really good. The peanut butter makes it like the best. And I'm getting ready to eat dinner here in just a little bit. And then I'm supposed to be over at Alex's mom's house, but I've literally been busting my ass all day long to get stuff done. The reason I'm watching Scream is because it's a very Halloween-y day outside. It's like 65 degrees. It's like dark skies. It looks like it's gonna rain, but I don't think it's supposed to. I'm gonna try a little bit of this milk by itself. In this very little glass. Oh look, Pee-Pee came in the room. Hi, Pee-Pee. How are you, bud? We think Tucker. Well, Tucker's having diarrhea or something. Oh my god, so good. So yeah. So I'm waiting for my videos to upload. I'm gonna eat my dinner here in a second, and then I'm going to go over to Alex's mom's house. And that's about the size of it for tonight. So I might do a live stream, haven't decided yet. And that's about it. All right, I'll be back in a little while, guys. Hello. It is late. It is like, let's see, 3:30 in the morning. I'm gonna take this hat off and put this hat on. I went to my mother-in-law's tonight. I feel really heavy and like, I haven't eaten bad today, so I don't know why I feel so heavy. So I'm leaving the post office. I just got something in the mail. I won't say from who yet, in case I'm not supposed to. I don't know until I read it. But I also got this huge box from Elysian Mail. I think it's like a snack box. Which I hope it's not, because you know I'm on a diet. And, but we're gonna try this. Somebody's pulling up to the post office at 3:30 in the morning. You think they're a YouTuber checking their post office? I can't get into this box. There. Oh my lord. Oh, it's like an Asian treat box. Oh wait, collect your free box. You heard it. We are giving you a box on us. Hold onto this coupon or give it to your friends so they can fuel your inner geek too. Oh, this is one of those geek boxes.
A more personal Asian snack subscription box. Okay, this is cool. So there's these creams. There's all kinds of candies in here. There's this collectible lanyard. There's all kinds of treats in here, you guys. Did somebody order this for me? Or did... This is not good for me on a diet. There are like so many little candies and cookies and treats and stuff. Here, I'll show you. There's like so many of these little cookies and stuff, and there's ramen, Oriental style noodles with soup base, a choco pie, a Kit Kats. I love those Kit Kats, those green Kit Kats. Wasabi chips. There's like, okay, these Kit Kats are, they're a special kind. Oh my lord. Well, I'll save on to that stuff for my cheat day. I love this Asian treat box. Alex and I, main channel, opened a couple of them. When I tell you guys what my night was like, you'll die. I mean, nothing really that exciting, but I'll tell you in just a second. Here. I love the sounds of, like, interstate in the distance. Okay, so let's open this. Oh my god. Peter, I made these bookmarks for Maddie. Would you please give them to her? Thank you, Annette. Oh my god, look. To Maddie from Annette. Oh my god. They say to Maddie from Annette on the back. Oh, and this one has her name on it. Oh my god, these are awesome. She's gonna love them. I need to see Maddie. So, thank you so much, Annette. That was awesome. If you guys don't know who Maddie is, my friend Erin, that was in my vlog that I did at Fox Hollow Farms, her daughter Maddie, how old is Maddie now? 13 or 14? She's too busy to get together with me and do a video. No, that's not true. Because she has been babysitting all summer, and she has a boyfriend too now. So, but we did we did like 2 videos together, or 1 video together on my BookTube channel. I just look like absolute train wreck, don't I? And I mean, look at me. I look so gross. It will all make sense in just a second why though. But anyway, we made a couple videos together on my BookTube channel, and we read Cinder together, and then we were supposed to do a follow-up. At first we read Me Before You. So many people were so upset with me. They were like, you never even got together with her again and went over Cinder. Well, the problem with that was that I didn't finish it forever, but I finished Me Before You right away, and that was the one that she picked. I picked Cinder, and she never even finished it. It was the book that she finished. It was way above her head, though, for her, I think, at that age. I don't know. I was reading, like, at that age, I was reading that kind of stuff, so I did not love Me Before You. The movie was probably just as good or better than the book. By Jojo Moyes, and then they made the movie out of it. Did you guys see it? It was very tragic. So yeah, I will get together. I'll text Erin tomorrow and see what she's doing. So Maddie's Erin's daughter. And then we'll get together and do a little video, and I'll give her those bookmarks. I need to see her anyway. I see her like once a month, typically. Like we all get together and have like family night dinner. So, and Matt and Melissa and Erin are best friends. So let's see. So today, after I filmed that video, like I filmed the earlier part, I just felt like I was rushed all day today. I had a meeting this afternoon, and then I had to film my videos, and then I was uploading my videos. All day today, they've been hammering on our house, and doing like hammer constantly. I think little Tucker is so stressed out. He gets like he has bad anxiety, and then he has diarrhea as a result of it. And he has just had diarrhea. Oh my God. I mean, I took him outside, and he pooped like 4 times outside in the matter of about 5 or 6 minutes. And then like I came inside and I was like cleaning up, and he pooped more in the house, and it's just like, ugh. So anyway, I was cleaning all of that up. I was supposed to go to Alex's mom's at like 7. But I had started cleaning the bathroom, which I talked about earlier. It's now like pretty spotless except for the shower. The shower's almost done, but I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, or Alex said he would help me. We got a stupid notice from our homeowners association, the board, management people. I can't stand them. They're like the worst management company ever that manages our condos. Like, they're so shitty. And they are like, they have no idea, like, the woman that's the CEO, like, she needs to take a class 101 on, like, management courtesy. Like, she doesn't even know how to send an email out. She sent an email out to me. Okay, so this is what's happened. Okay, so in May, we paid my brother-in-law and his girlfriend to do our front walk. Okay, so we have a front walk in front of our condo that's, like, either side probably 3 feet. And then it goes, like, the length is probably like 25, 30 feet, 30 feet probably, right? So we have these hostas in there. Well, I went, and so in May, they came, they spent like literally like 12 hours cleaning it up. Like, it never needed to take that long, but they did. And like, you know, put down mulch. It looked absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, and Alex wanted it all taken out. I said, it's not going to matter, because even if we take it all out, we're going to have to like cement it over, because, which I don't want the big cement slab here, or it's going to grow back, because it's just like, and he goes, no, we'll just put down a ton of weeds killer. Well, we did. And literally 2 weeks later, the weeds were growing up there again, but it was a different weed than we've ever had before. It was like this grass. So our neighbor, so we have this 24-year-old neighbor. She's sweet, okay? But her dad owns the condo. And his sister lived in it last year, and she was my crazy neighbor that lived there. That would be like 3 o'clock in the morning. She'd be like up, like talking to herself and doing planning. Well, she said she was a master gardener. So what she did was, basically being a master gardener just meant going and buying like $1,000 worth of plants. And then she would like put them in the ground, like the whole pot, the pot and everything in the ground. So her yard was just disgusting. And it was like, if the flower bed in front of her house went out like 3 feet, she like moved it and extended like 3 feet into the grass, right? So it makes no sense whatsoever. Well, she did something, I don't know, to the ecosystem of that area, because before that, the woman that lived there before, that was 103, Norma, she had rose bushes that were gorgeous, and they just like never, it was like just mulch and rose garden. They were gorgeous. Well, this year, it's a complete mess, okay? And they have not cleaned the front of their yard, not one, like, never. It's like, you know, and I love the girl that lives next door to us, but she needs to get her ass out there and clean it. I mean, it is a complete mess out there, and all kinds of weeds. They're like 3 feet high and whatever. So, in June, ours got bad. I went out there, I cleaned it again, okay? I took down everything that I could, cleaned it up, but we had some grass, you know, that like, because from her yard, the grass, it's like these wild grasses are growing over. So, like, I picked what I could, and then I was like, screw it. I mean, until they clean their yard, it's not going to matter. We can't, like, it's going to be another 2 weeks, and then it's going to be growing back up again, because all the seedlings are going over into our yard. Because it's like, okay, so their flower bed goes that way, right into our walk. Like, we share it, like, on a corner. So I let it go in July, and it got bad. It didn't get bad like it had been before, but it got, like, bad. And so the first week of August, you guys know, I talked about it on here. I got out there. I spent, like, an entire Saturday and Sunday. I cleaned it all. It looked fantastic again. 2 weeks later, it's a complete mess, right? and but it's not high. We just have like 4 hostas on each side, and then there's like this little grass that kind of weaves around it. It's not that bad, but it doesn't look great. Like if you came up there, you'd say like, yeah, you need to clean these weeds, but it doesn't look horrible, right? And from the street, if you're driving by, there's no way you would look at our yard. Not to mention, for the past week, they've been trampling through my, like, all of this. I saw this guy today that was painting the side of our thing, literally standing on one of my hostas. So, whatever. I mean, I could care less, but I'm not going to go out there while they've got, you know, ladders and everything else. I'm just not going to until they're completely done, and then I'll fix it. So, I just happened to, okay, so I'm in my email tonight, and I noticed that 4 days ago I got this email. You guys, I'm horrible at checking email. So 4 days ago I got this email from our homeowner association, or from our management company. So this is what happens, right? The board complains, they take it to the homeowners, or they take it to the board, management company, and then the management company emails us, right? Like the board couldn't just put a letter in our mailbox. We wish you would clean up your yard. So she emails me, and the email was so fucking cold. It was like, yet again, we've had more complaints about your yard. I appreciate you getting on this immediately. Thank you. That was the email. I was like, what? And I emailed her back, and I said, I explained everything. I was like, we cleaned it in May, cleaned it in June, cleaned it in August. I'm not cleaning it again until they clean theirs. I said theirs has gone all summer long, not to mention this is our second summer in a row dealing with their madness of their yard, and nobody has said anything about it because his mother is like the neighborhood. She's the one that looks in my windows and shit, right? So they just let everything get away because she's friends with everybody on the board. No, ma'am, I'm not doing that. They can clean their yard, and then once their yard is done, then I'll clean my yard. And I told her that. I said, I'm not doing it again. That will be the 4th time this summer that I'll clean the yard. I'm not doing it again. No, I'm not. And it's September anyway, okay? Like, September, October in Indiana is like falling leaves. It's not like people are looking at the gorgeousness of a neighborhood. They just aren't. So, and we have a huge tree in our front yard that once the leaves fall, it's going to go all over our walk. And so it's going to be like the leaves are going to go. It's just not going to matter, you know? I'm so over these people. They're such assholes. So, I mean, it's like, can you just enjoy your life and stop looking at my yard? Well, I know who complained. It was this girl's grandma that lives in our neighborhood, the Snoot, because she said to me, she goes, my granddaughter can't even clean her yard. It's as bad as yours. And I said, oh no, Marlene, it sure is. I said, I've been out there. We paid somebody, and we did it twice ourselves, and I just did it again last week. This was when I was out there weeding again. And she goes, yours looks just as bad as hers. I go, no, it doesn't. I go, hers is 3 feet high. I go, mine's like some little grass, and can you tell it's all coming from her? Like, all of our grass is coming from her. She goes, yeah, I've never seen that grass before in your yard. I go, exactly, because she won't clean her yard. She goes, well, I'm going to report her. I go, you're going to report your own granddaughter? She goes, yeah, I'm going to report her to the board. I was like, whatever. So I'm not that person. So now I have to go over to my neighbor, who's sweet, and I have to be like, girl, listen, can you just clean your yard? Because if you don't, we're both going to get in trouble for it. Then they're going to do it, and they're going to charge us to pay. They're just going to make us do it. What they'll do is they'll just hire somebody to come and do it, and then we get charged for it. And they'll do it a half-assed job, and we'll end up paying $200 for it. It's ridiculous. And I have to go over there and just be like, can you get out there and do it? And then she's never home, so I know she's not going to want to. And her dad and her mom were out there yesterday, and they like bought this huge table and put it on the patio. It's very nice, but I'm like, okay, so you can buy this huge table and make the back deck look really nice, but you can't do anything to the front of the condo that everybody drives by on a daily basis. And it looks bad. I mean, it looks like an abandoned house. I mean, theirs is bad. Theirs is like way up. So whatever. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. But anyway, so I got that email. And then, like, by the time I got everything done, I was like, but our back patio, our new patio that they're building is going to look so nice. I'm so excited for it. I was out there weeding, too, yesterday. So after that, sorry for my little rant there, but I just read the email before I left to go to the post office. I'm just pissed about it. I'm like, I can never do anything right. You know, they're always pissed at me about something in that neighborhood. So anyway, I mean, that was purposely why we hired my brother-in-law to clean it, so it would look really nice. And last year, when we paid somebody, it stayed nice the whole summer, right? We did not have this problem last summer. This summer, all her stuff is gross, so it doesn't matter. It's first world problems. But it's just annoying, you know, like, I don't know why somebody can't just call me up and be like, hey, what's the issue here, you know? So anyway, and I also said to her, I said, and when they can stop trampling through my yard while they're painting the side of the building, I said, then I will get right out there. But I'm not going to work under a ladder. Well, I'm not going to do that. Just to make my neighbors happy. They can get over it. So anyway, by that time, then I ate and I watched Big Brother and caught up on Big Brother. And I have been so tired today. I don't know what it is. And this is the thing, is last night I went to bed earlier and than I usually do, and I was up by like 10:30 or 11 this morning, and I just don't do well, you guys. I mean, you guys are laughing, probably thinking 10:30 or 11 is early for you. Yeah, I don't get up till at least 12, and I was like up and eating breakfast and all kinds of stuff this morning, and I just was like, you know, by like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, I was ready for a nap. I was tired, and I was supposed to go to Alex's mom's, and then I thought, well, I'll just like run out there and stay 20 minutes and tell Alex I'm gonna come home and like, you know, lay down before I do my vlog and do a live stream and stuff. But I ended up staying out there about an hour and a half. His mom's house is so cozy. And so I get there, and Carlos, my brother-in-law, and his wife Liliana are there with their two kids, Litos and Sebastian. And so I was like playing with Sebastian, playing with Carlitos, and Carlos is like a baseball coach, and he like runs this league, and he does like personal coaching too. So Carlos, Alex's brother, used to play like what would be considered a farm team in the United States. He used to play like baseball for a farm team in Venezuela. He's a really good baseball player, and so he coaches privately baseball for high school kids. He's incredible. Well, there was this kid there that he had met because he'd seen him on the field that had like a Venezuelan hat on, and this is just who Carlos is. And Carlos is like, he didn't have enough money for like a private coach, so I offered to, you know, coach them privately, and then they came over here tonight because my mom was making a rapist, and so they ate dinner with us. They were really nice. It was this kid and his dad. The kid was like a senior in high school. He's really sweet. But so then they had like these two brothers that were like, there's always people there that I have no clue who they are, and they don't speak English, so like, it just, I never know. And I'm like, who are they, Alex? And he's like, I don't know, they're some friends of Carlos's or something. And so there was these two friends over there because Alex's mom was cooking for everybody, and then his grandma was like on the couch the whole time, like asleep, and I didn't even realize she was over there. She's like sitting there watching the news, the Venezuelan news, which is so tragic and so sad. And so finally, like I went upstairs, and Litos was playing on the keyboard. He wants to be a piano player now or something, I don't know. Kids are so funny. And I was like, okay, Carlitos, what are you gonna be for Halloween? And he was like, a Ninja Turtle. I was like, no. I go, you cannot be a Ninja. He's been a Ninja Turtle for the last 2 years, and before that he was Spider-Man. I'm like, no, you cannot be a Ninja Turtle again. You have to be something different. He was like, no, I want to be a Ninja Turtle. Kids are so funny. And he's so sweet. I come in the door and he's like, T.O. Peter, T.O. Peter. So somebody said in one of my comment sections the other day, they said they were Latino and they grew up and had these big parties, and that there was always the one white uncle. I'm totally the one white uncle. I am. Well, I mean, Alex's Aunt Jackie, her husband Ed, and I are like the two. We always just sit there and like, you know, make commentary the whole time on the. We love it. Like the culture is just so fun for us. That, you know, I mean, even just like the singing of happy birthday, like over a cake, is literally like a 10-minute process and 400 pictures. And, but it's so fun, you know? I love it. I love being part of his family. So there was that. And then Alex was upstairs with these two brothers, and they were all having a beer. And I was like, I'm so tired. And so I went downstairs, and Alex's mom was on the couch next to his grandma. And like, they have like this long couch and then this little side couch, and so I sat down on it, and I was asleep in 5 minutes, like literally just like this. And I like woke myself up snoring. I was like, that's when you know like you're an old person, right? And I was like, I tried to stay awake for a little bit more, and his mom was going on and on about that. We were watching American news on Telemundo, so I didn't understand anything that was going on. They were showing all these storms, and then she was like, another hurricane is coming, and I was like, another hurricane is coming, and she's like, where? And I was like, where is that? And she's like, California, San Diego. And then like Alex's brother Fufu moved to San Diego, and so then she got up and immediately like was texting him to make sure he was okay, and then he was okay. So she came back, and then she was, I don't even know if there really are storms in Texas or San Diego, but that's what she was saying. So then she came and she sat back down, and she's like the only one that can tell that I've lost weight too, which I love. She can tell if I gain a pound or lose a pound, I swear. And I mean, she'll be like, Peter, you're looking like you gained a couple pounds. But today she was like, oh my God, I can really tell you've lost weight. So I fell asleep again on the couch, and it was it was so sweet. It was his mom and his grandma and I, and we're all just asleep on the couch. And I sometimes miss having like a house full of people, you know, like there's something very comforting to that. And so I went upstairs, I told Alex, I said, I'm heading out. So I went home and I was like, I'm gonna lay down for an hour and then get a bunch of stuff I need to get done. I cannot believe he's not pissed at me. I snoozed that alarm. Like I set it for like, literally, like this is so bad, I'm so embarrassed to even share this, but this was like at 11:40, and I set it for like 12:45 a.m. so I could get up and do like the rest of my vlog, and then like I had to do bills because it's the beginning of the month, so I wanted to get all the bills done, and I probably snoozed it like 10 times. The dogs were like going crazy in the bed, they were driving me nuts. Tucker seems fine now. He brought 15 toys onto the bed. Tucker is so cute, that little guy. He's like the only one that plays with toys. He loves them so much. He's his favorite. His favorite's this little possum. But like he like rattles it until he gets the squeaker out of it, and then when the squeaker's out, but you know, like Pee-Pee wants to get the squeaker out, and once Pee-Pee gets the squeaker out, he can't be bothered with it anymore. But Tucker still like loves them afterwards. It's so sweet. Like he has that one like that we call that lambkins that we call Lady. I call her because she's got lipstick on. I go, here's your lady, Tucker. And he just lays his head on her. He loves her so much. She's just material because she's got no stuffing in her anymore. Is your house like that? Like a bunch of stuffed animals that have no stuffing in them because the dogs take the stuffing out? What is that about? It cracks me up. To be a dog, right? And Boo Radley's new thing is like he just wants to get as close to me as possible. I mean, like he like goes round and around and around and just gets real close to me underneath the blanket and then doesn't want to move or be covered up. And it's always like, and I always have to sleep in some kind of like contorted fashion so that he can be there. Because if not, if I move, then he goes round and around and around and around again until he gets in this comfortable spot. And then every time I move, he has to do that again. And that whole process of him finding that perfect spot is literally about 10 minutes. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. And he does this with his nose, like to get the blanket up. He's so funny. I just love our dogs so much. They're so cute. Now tomorrow, Alex is going to Chicago. Tomorrow afternoon. I thought he was going late. He said 2. He's going to Chicago for North Coast Music Festival with 2 of his friends, Kayla and Jason. And I am staying here for Pee-Pee and Peter's Bachelor Weekend. And then I'm also going to do a super long live stream, and I'll probably go to the casino in all honesty. And yeah, and I can't wait to get up tomorrow and have some more granola and with my peanut butter and coconut milk because that was so good. I'm like craving that right now. And then I want to finish my audiobook this weekend. I'm listening to The Late Show by Michael Connelly. So if you guys like mysteries, it's a really good mystery. It's on the bestseller list right now. I mean, it's very much like that James Patterson, David Baldacci stuff, but it's really good. And he introduces a new character. It's not Harry Bosch, his old character that he always talked about. It's this new one. It's a woman. Her name is Renee Ballard. And then I have another, so I'm doing a Buddy Reads in September. A Buddy Reads is like when you read a book with somebody else on BookTube. So I'm reading with Tom Talks Books. He's this like UK booktuber, really nice guy, and we're gonna read The Gentleman's Guide to Whatever. It's this new young adult book that came out that everybody is talking about. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And that's about it. And then I'm gonna read a bunch this weekend. And Alex is going to the music festival. They're leaving tomorrow. They're staying in a hotel room Saturday night and splitting it 3 ways. That's the kind of shit I couldn't do anymore. I mean, I think that's bad, but just because I don't want to share a room with 3 people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm too old for that shit. I'd rather just not go. I know that's horrible, but I don't care. And then they're going to the music festival Saturday night, and then checking out Sunday, and then going to the music festival all day on Sunday and Sunday night. It ends at like 12, and then they're going to drive home after that, so he's going to get home at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, have at it. That just does not sound like fun to me. Fun to me sounds like catching up on The Walking Dead, reading a bunch of books, having some great food, and taking naps. And that is what I plan to do this weekend, and I'm very excited about it. So, I also like that, like, if I want to go do something, like go to a little, like, festival for the weekend, or go shopping, or go to the casino, or whatever, that I don't feel like I have anything to be back in time for, you know, like, so I love my husband, but, like, every once in a while I do, like, a day or 2 by myself that I can just be like, well, if I want to stay at the casino till 8 o'clock in the morning, I can, or if I want to go at 10 o'clock in the morning, I can, you know what I mean? Or if I want to... There's a bunch of festivals here in town this weekend, so I was thinking about grabbing Tanya and doing something like that. Although I wanted to go to the Greek festival, and that was last weekend. But maybe I shouldn't, because, well, you know, I'm dieting. But Half Price Books is having a ginormous sale at all their stores this weekend, so I'll probably go to all the Half Price Books in Indianapolis, because there's like 5 of them. That's probably one thing I'll do. So anyway, yeah. That's about the size of it. That's my life right now. It's such a pretty night outside. It's so still. Okay, well, I'm gonna listen to my audiobook and turn around and go home and get some sleep so I can see my husband and hang out with him before he leaves tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.